This is about you. Someone is watching your face. My dear child, if you believe in angels, please open this video and watch it in its entirety. The angels say this is about you. Someone who does not show you their true feelings is watching your face. You are standing in front of a mirror, and he reflects your joy, but hides his resentment deep in his heart. The smile you see is not the truth, the praise you receive is a veil of jealousy, and this situation has been going on for much longer than you realize. Look at your reflection and understand this. They are studying your face. Not out of love, not out of concern, but out of comparison. They are observing how people respond to your beauty, your voice, your radiance, and every time you shine effortlessly, something deep within them quietly transforms, growing darker. They feel small in your presence but don't know how to silence you. They want to change your appearance, not with kindness or art, but through subtle actions that gradually erode your soul. The beauty you possess isn't just on the surface, it's in your presence, your character, and that sacred grace that has become someone's obsession. And what they can't have, they want to dim. You once laughed with them. You once shared secrets with them. You once showed them your vulnerability. But they secretly collected every detail of your insecurities. They remember your comments about your jawline. They remember your descriptions of your skin. They store these away, not to comfort you, but to use against you. You must pay attention to how often they mention your face, your hairstyle, your makeup, or your expressions. These are not casual comments. They are threads in a web being woven. On a spiritual level, a cry has recently been heard. It comes from your soul. You didn't say it out loud, but when you looked in the mirror and suddenly didn't recognize yourself, heaven heard your voice. That confusion, that subtle loss of identity, it stems from absorbing too many poisonous words wrapped in false concern. There was a moment, a special moment. When they touched your cheek, something deep inside your soul recoiled. You felt it, but you ignored it. Do not ignore that moment. It is real. It is a warning. The oil they mentioned, the cream they recommended, the therapy they strongly advocated. But be cautious. The intent behind their words is not care, but control. They want to change how you see yourself. They want you to believe you are losing your beauty. Time is not on your side. Your radiance is fading. But heaven has a different story. Your face bears a sacred mark. You are aging in a more powerful way. You are transforming in a more beloved way. Your light is not fading, it is growing brighter in spiritual wisdom. Someone has been making subtle comparisons with you. This is not a coincidence. It has not only affected their attitude toward you, but also everything they do when you are not around. There is a mirror in their room with your name spiritually engraved on it. They stand before the mirror, imagining themselves as you. They smear things on their faces, imagining it is on yours. This behavior is filled with jealousy. It is no longer admiration. It has crossed the line. You have noticed that when you are around them, your energy feels strange. After interacting with them, you feel exhausted, you suddenly feel uneasy, but you don't know why. These are not coincidences. This is the subtle erosion of spiritual confidence. When you were a child, you didn't feel this heaviness. Your face was once open, bright, and clear. But as the years passed, this radiance was not eroded by time, but by those who whispered insecurities into your ear. It has been worn away by the hidden jealousy of those who praised you only after imitating you. There was a woman who once called you her sister. Or she played that role. She said she loved every part of your face. She repeated it so often that it became suspicious. She began buying the same skincare products, imitating your hairstyle. She started suggesting how you should improve, but you didn't realize that these were instructions designed to strip you of your essence. She wasn't trying to enhance your appearance. She was trying to erase your identity and replace it with the version of you she believed you should be. Now she tells others that you've changed, that you're not the same. She doesn't say it out of concern. She says it with a sense of satisfaction because she believes she played a part in changing you. But the heavens are not silent. Your mirror image bears fingerprints. Not physical fingerprints, but spiritual ones, the traces left by those who tried to distort your self-perception. You used to take photos happily. Now you hesitate. You used to walk with your head held high. Now you question your existence in the room. These feelings don't come from within. They were instilled in you. Repeatedly. Reinforced. Through subtle words, actions, and even photos that made you feel unattractive. Someone has edited your photos. You didn't even notice. It's subtle. A filter, a crop, a light adjustment. It was sent out with pride because they thought they were making you better. But you don't need to be improved. You need to remember. Remember who you were before they cast shadows on your mirror. Before their words began to reshape your confidence, before their scrutinizing gaze touched your hair, making you doubt your own expression. Your face tells a story. It's not just about beauty, it's about survival. It's about joy in the midst of pain. It's about regained innocence. And they're not just targeting your face. They're targeting your history. They're targeting your essence. They're trying to rewrite the story your face tells. But they don't have that power. Recently, a dream came to you. You are losing your teeth. Or your face is becoming blurry. Or someone is wearing your face. This dream is a message. It is not a coincidence. Heaven is sending you a warning. Your identity is under attack in the spiritual realm. Not because it is fragile, but because it is powerful. You carry the shadow of something eternal. And those whose souls are empty will always try to copy or defile what they can never truly possess. Someone recommended a certain cosmetic product to you. It's not about the brand. It's about the spirit behind the recommendation. When you use it, you always feel something is off. Because it doesn't belong to you. It's a hidden disguise, a garment of identity that others want you to wear. The clothes someone gave you always feel ill-fitting. It's not about the size. It's about the intention. These are not mere gifts. They are silent commands. Become smaller. Become darker, become less radiant. But your soul is too vast to be confined by their cage. You will reclaim your reflection. You will wash your face with sacred clarity, not just water. You will sever every soul bond formed by comments that made you doubt your own beauty. You will stand before the mirror and declare, your appearance is meticulously crafted, not randomly formed. Your skin carries prophecies. Your eyes can see the truth beyond this world. This person will stare madly at your photos. They will zoom in on the images. They will compare themselves to you. After you post, they will adjust their own appearance. You may not notice, but when you change your appearance, they will change theirs as well. They observe others' reactions to you. They count your likes. They replay your stories over and over. This is not support. It is surveillance. And it is mental. Because behind their gaze lies not just curiosity, but a mix of desire and jealousy. A need to dissect what they admire. But it will not succeed. Because your face has been marked. Not just with beauty, but with a calling. With a purpose. With a sacred flame. They can try to imitate you. But they will never be you. They can try to hide you. But they can never dim your light. They can slander your beauty. But the truth is, they fear your reflection, because it reveals their own distortions. This is about you. Your face is being targeted by someone obsessed with changing how others see you. They gossip about you behind your back, painting a picture of someone you've never been. And they do this with a purpose. This isn't just idle chatter. It is design. It is obsession. It stems from a jealousy that grows silently, like thorns beneath a pillow. They smile at you, they praise you. But behind every smile lies an unspoken thought, a desire for you to disappear from the light you carry. Heaven has been watching closely. The angels have not remained silent. When no one was around, there was movement in your room. You've had meaningless dreams, symbols that jolt you awake. You thought it was just your imagination, but I'm telling you, it's not. These are early warnings. These are mental alarms. Because the person targeting your image has begun to delve deeper, hoping not only to change others' perceptions of you but also to influence how you see yourself. You've been looking in the mirror a lot lately, haven't you? And something feels off. You're beautiful, but there's a sense of blurriness. Your perception is shrouded in shadows. The light in your eyes has dimmed. The confidence you once saw in the mirror now feels as though it's been borrowed by someone else. This is no coincidence. A strange energy is being projected onto you. It started quietly, with words that seemed like compliments but made you doubt yourself. Messages that appeared friendly made you overthink. This is not random, it's deliberate. There is a woman connected to you. She harbors resentment toward you and tries to hide it with makeup and carefully chosen words. But her soul is betraying her. When you speak, her gaze quickly shifts away. Her laughter comes slowly, as if she never heard you. She mimics your style, your words, even your silences. And at the same time, she tries to rewrite your story by stealing a part of your beauty. God says, your face is not just a face. It is a reflection of the sacred. It holds meaning beyond what you can see. Some are drawn to you not out of vanity, but because of something beyond time, because your face carries the memory of another world, another promise. Your enemies in that realm have no interest in cosmetics, features, or fashion. The true target is your light. They do not want to possess it, they want it to disappear. You must hear these words today. Stop apologizing for being noticed. Stop shrinking yourself to make others appear larger. Your existence is not excessive. Your light is not too bright. The discomfort others feel because of your grace is not your fault. You were chosen to reflect the eternal, which cannot be defamed, blurred, or distorted by projections, but if you listen to the wrong voices for too long, the mirror will begin to lie. If you wish to donate or express gratitude, you can donate up to $100 as a super thank you. The moment of revelation is upon us. The spiritual world is lifting its veil. The person behind the scenes who has been tarnishing your image will soon be exposed. This is not your doing. This is not revenge. This is revelation. When this moment arrives, you will feel the weight on your chest lift, and the mirror will once again speak the truth. Your reflection will smile again, not because your face has changed, but because your perception has been set free. The photo you have cherished in your memory is of your former self. You gaze at it, wondering if that person still lives within you. You ponder, back then, I was so full of vitality, so at ease, so determined, untouched by this weariness. But I tell you today that that version of you has not disappeared. She is merely hidden behind the mist. And the mist is dissipating. This is about you. Your face is being locked in by someone who no longer walks in the light. However, the heavens are not silent. The heavens have been watching closely, because your tears have been written into the wind, your sorrowful breath has not dissipated into the vastness. Your name has not been forgotten. No, it has been whispered by the court of angels. It has been passed on by messengers filled with sacred reverence. It has been weighed on the scales of divine justice. Your face, yes, your face, has been marked with a sign they cannot understand. There is a light on you that they cannot touch, a radiance they cannot replicate. They studied your expressions, studied the strength still contained in your eyes even when you were tired, studied the prayers still forming on your lips even when you were silent. All of this disturbed the shadows dwelling in their hearts. Those who say one thing to your face and another behind your back cannot understand the source of your strength. They think they can replicate what you have, but they cannot. This is not something that belongs to you by chance. It has been bestowed upon you. It has been chosen. You have been chosen. You must understand that those who stare at you do so not only with eyes of jealousy, but also with a shadow that seeks to imitate the light. They want what you have, but they do not know that what you have was born through pain, wilderness, and those nights when you were alone. Only God hears your voice. They see only the result, but they do not know the price. However, you need not be afraid, God is with you. Rest assured, you will be fine. You are safe. All you need to do is trust in God and pray to Him. The pull, the uneasiness, and the peace you feel in your spirit are not imaginary. They are the silent alarm bells of heaven, reminding your soul to look at things that have not yet been revealed. There will come a moment when you will know their names, not with your ears, but with your spirit. The masks will begin to crumble, the voices you once trusted will begin to sound hollow. Those sitting beside you will feel farther away than 1,000 miles. They are not allowed to remain hidden for much longer. Even now, as you read these words, invisible changes are taking place. A confrontation is approaching, not one of noise or intensity, but one that is gentle and sacred. A truth is preparing to reveal itself. You do not need to speak first. The situation will unfold on its own. Light will rise without your effort. The things that were whispered about you will rise like smoke, seen by those who once refused to believe in your insight. You do not need to raise your voice. You do not need to prove your innocence. The heavens have taken over what your hands cannot reach. You need only remain silent. Rest in the knowledge that the one who sees all is not idle. This is not the first time you have felt watched, is it? There have been moments when you turned around and sensed that the gaze was not filled with love or kindness. There have been days when the mirror betrayed your strength, revealing the traces of an invisible burden. The fatigue on your face comes not only from the flesh but also from the spirit. You have carried far more than your share, far more than others can see. But that time is coming to an end. The burdens you have secretly carried will be lifted in the light. Those who target your face do so because your features carry the echo of God's presence. They cannot replicate that reflection. Your tears have washed your face clean. Your prayers have left their mark on your face. The way you cling to hope even in brokenness is what unsettles them. Therefore, they do not attack you with weapons, but with words filled with charm and hidden intent. But their plans will fail. The path they walk leads to divine exposure. They can no longer hide behind smiles. Their true intentions are being revealed bit by bit. The one who thinks himself clever believes you are unaware. But a faint heavenly voice is awakening your intuition. Do not ignore it. The wisdom you feel, the strange patterns, the abrupt interruptions in conversations, all are part of the divine signals. Your intuition is being sharpened, not to doubt, but to discern. Your face has been kissed by light. I have not abandoned you in the shadows. I am by your side. Even as they hide behind smiles and sweet words, I am the one who sees everything. I will reveal the truth, that I will solve the mystery. I will protect you. And He is also in action at this moment. Look back at the past few days. The signs were already there. Heavy dreams. Conversations that ended with strange silences. Unexpected stares. Places that once felt safe are now filled with unease. These are not coincidences. Your soul is preparing for this awakening. However, there is no need to fear. You are not alone. You are being protected in ways you cannot understand. A shield is forming around you, like a cloak woven from prayers, from a sacred mission. Angelic beings are watching over your path, adjusting events to ensure you pass through this season safely. Your beauty, your light, your resilience, it is rare. It is both awe-inspiring and controversial. But those who oppose you will fail. Your light will endure. Your face will not be stained by shame or confusion. You will smile again, with purity. You will cry again, but with gratitude. You will look back on this moment, not with pain, but with praise. Even now, some things are changing. Your face has been a canvas for tears, but also a canvas for grace. It has been etched with the marks of trials and victories. You have matured through wisdom, not through weariness. Though misunderstood by the world, the Heavenly Father has never misheard your heart. Though ignored by the world, you have not been ignored by God. In the days to come, watch closely. There will be signs. A recurring phrase. A delayed call. A missed appointment. A strange message. These are not small things, but signals. When they occur, do not rush. Stay calm. Let discernment rise. Let your spirit respond before your tongue. The one who speaks against your face is not merely a stranger or an enemy. He may even be someone close to you. Someone you have defended. Someone who once said to you, "I support you." This is precisely what makes the revelation of truth so difficult. Betrayal wrapped in kindness is the hardest to detect. But you will see it. Not all at once, but steadily. Like a veil being slowly lifted. When that moment comes, you will not respond with anger. You will respond with peace. Because the truth will come like the morning light, not blinding, but undeniable. Once seen, it cannot be forgotten. You won't break down. You won't crumble. The world may not understand why you remain calm, why you still shine. But you know it's God. It's always been God. Those who watch you may try to imitate you. They may study your words, your posture, your expressions. But they cannot steal your essence. What exists within you cannot be conveyed through imitation. The oil in your life is a secret earned through tears and trust. They cannot take what does not belong to them. So hold on. The revelation is coming. You are not imagining things. You are not overreacting. Those strange interactions, shifts in atmosphere, changes in the world. Those moments when something feels off. All of it is real. It is rising to the surface, to heal, to correct, to set you free. No more doubt. No more questioning your intuition. No more suppressing your insights to maintain peace. The truth is emerging. The masks are cracking. Your redemption is near. You, child of light, are covered in grace. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved. You are protected. Finally, you are safe.